Hello my dear students, welcome to my science class. Students, today I am going to discuss electricity and circuits from class 6 science book. We have completed the chapter, so let us start with the NCERT questions. So the first question is fill in the blanks. A device that is used to break an electric circuit is called, what we call it as, a switch. And the next statement is an electric cell has dash terminals. How many terminals does an electric cell has? 2 terminals. Now the second question is true false. So first statement is electric current can flow through metals. Whether true or false? Yes, it is true. Instead of metal wires, a jute string can be used to make a circuit. Can we use a jute string? No, we cannot use. So the statement is false. C statement is electric current can pass through a sheet of thermocol. Whether it is true or false? It is false. Now, the third question is explain why the bulb would not glow in the arrangement shown in figure. Can you explain why in this figure the bulb will not glow? So we can see here both the terminals are properly connected. Here also both the terminals are properly connected with the wire, and here it is also properly connected. But what we can see, the plastic handle of the tester. So in the given arrangement, a tester is also connected in the circuit. The tester holder is made up of plastic, which is a bad conductor of electricity. Thus current cannot flow through the circuit, hence the bulb will not glow. This handle is made up of plastic. Sometimes it is made up of plastic, sometimes it is made up of wood. So all these are insulators, that is why current will not flow. Now next question is complete the drawing shown in figure 12.14 to indicate where the free ends of the two wires should be joined to make the bulb glow. So we have, as you can see, this is a switch and this end is also free, this end is also free, where we have to put these free ends to make the bulb glow. So we know that these ends should be connected to, this can be connected to the base of the bulb. We know that a bulb has two terminals, one at the side and other at the base of the bulb, and the other terminal, this wire should be connected to the bulb also, a battery also has, or cell also has two terminals at the metallic cap and the metallic disc, so it should be connected here. So to complete the given circuit, the free terminal of the cell should be connected to one end of the switch. So we have connected the free end of the cell to the switch, and the base terminal of bulb should be connected to the other end of the switch. And base terminal I have connected this base terminal to the switch. Now, next question is what is the purpose of using an electrical switch? And you have to name some electrical gadgets that have switches built into them. So what an electric switch does? Electric switch is used to make electric circuit open or close for a particular appliance, and hence with the help of a switch we can use an appliance accordingly. Or we can also write a switch is used to complete or break an electric circuit to use an electric appliance according to our convenience. So this is the on position of a switch, or we can say that it is open or closed. It is a closed circuit, and in a closed, we know that current can only flow in a closed circuit, and this is off position, or there is a break in circuit, or the circuit is open. So this is off position, or circuit is open, or circuit has a break, and this is on position, or circuit is open, so the current will flow. Now some electrical gadgets that have switches built into them are electric bulb, refrigerator, washing machine, fan, TV, etc. Now would the bulb glow after completing the circuit shown in figure 12.14 if instead of safety pin we use an eraser? Now what we did, we have in figure 12.15 we have completed the circuit like this. Now you have to tell whether this bulb will glow or not if in place of here safety pin we use an eraser. So we know that eraser is a insulator, and for a switch we use a conductor so that we can either complete the circuit or break the circuit. So if we complete the circuit using an eraser, then the bulb will not glow because eraser is a bad conductor of electricity and it will break the circuit. From here the circuit will be broken. Now would the bulb glow in the circuit shown in figure 12.15? Can you see the circuit and what will happen? The bulb will glow or not? Yes, the bulb will glow because all the wires are properly connected to the two terminals of bulb as well as the cell. So yes, the bulb would glow in the given circuit because the circuit is closed or the complete. Now using the conduction tester on an object, it was found that the bulb begins to glow. Is the object a conductor or an insulator? Explain. So if we are using the conduction tester and we found that the bulb starts glowing, that means yes, the given object is a conductor as it allows the electric current to pass through it and causes the bulb of tester to glow. Now our next question is, why should an electrician use rubber gloves while repairing an electric switch at your home? So our body is good conductor of electricity and rubber is an insulator. So during repairing work, if the body comes in contact with any current carrying wire, then there will not be any accident as rubber does not allow the passage of current through it. Hence, electrician uses rubber gloves while repairing an electric switch. So to protect the electrician from getting an electric shock while working or while repairing the electrical switches or electrical appliances, that person wears a rubber gloves. Now next question is, the handles of tools like screwdrivers and pliers used by electricians for repair work usually have plastic or rubber covers on them. Can you explain why? So just now we have discussed why and the answer is almost the same. Plastic or rubber is an insulator which does not allow electric current to pass through it. So the handle of tools like screwdrivers, pliers used by electricians for repair have covering of plastic or rubber so that electric current may not pass through these tools to the body of electrician to harm him. That means he will to protect the person from getting an electric shock. So student, these were the question answers of the chapter Electricity and Circuits. I hope you have enjoyed this chapter. This is a very interesting chapter from your book and you will be able to answer. I'm sure you have answered all the questions yourself. You knew all the answers which I have discussed in the video. Thank you students.